Good morning, sunshines. I am at work. We open in 10 minutes. I have not recorded yet this morning, so let's check in. So I went to sleep at like 4 a.m., got up at 8 a.m., finished some computer work this morning, and hopefully the podcast will upload at noon like I set it to, but it was still processing when I left. And it's about 11 now. Patrick made tacos for breakfast. I didn't get to eat any before I left for work, but I'm going to eat a couple. Whew, hey sunshines. So, there was a class here. They're gone now. Not my class, a different class. And I'm by myself. It's been a whirlwind of a morning. I did some inventory and repricing of things. And the owl is almost finished. I just have to sew on the eyes and close the top. So, I'll show you that in a moment. But really, really exciting for me. There is a new place opening near-ish us. And they brought free samples. So there were 4. There was a raspberry, 2 of these, which is called Skittles, and a green tea. And we had one customer in the store and one other coworker with me when they came in. So they each took 1 and I have 2. I'm excited. This raspberry is really good. It's not sweet. It's just raspberry and tea, and so good. I love it. So anyway, let's go see what else there's to see. You know how I just wound those 5 balls of yarn for October? Well, I'm gonna wind 2 more real quick. I am doing a test knit of a mosaic knit sock, and I am super, super excited to start that. I test knit the closed circuit socks. This is by the same designer who has changed her Instagram name, so I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I'll put that in maybe if I remember. So anyway, I'm going to use these 2 colors. This is Little Bay Blue, which is an indie dyer who lives in this area. I actually bought this at the shop at a trunk show, so I'm excited to be using this. And then Lavender Loon I ordered, I think she had a sale for oddballs or something. I don't remember when I got this, but let's get these wound.
What are you doing? Oh my goodness, I'm home. Are you excited? Are you excited?
So, an update on pattern things. Ignore this shadow that looks like I have a black eye. A viewer of the podcast told me to try Yarn Love. Is that what it's called? I'll put it down at the bottom. I was literally just on the site to host my patterns, and it's amazing. So if you're a designer and you haven't gotten your stuff together and you don't know what you're gonna do about this whole Ravelry thing, setting up to sell patterns is super, super fast. So you make a profile, and then somewhere on there, searching under patterns, you can choose to sell patterns, and you set up a seller account. It takes less than a minute. And then, this is the most amazing part, is they have an option where you can import your patterns from Ravelry. You mean I don't have to download all 29 of my patterns from Ravelry and then upload them somewhere else? I'm sure that I'm going to have to fill in information for the patterns or whatever, but they're taking care of the importing thing right now. So hopefully by tomorrow, because it says it could take up to 24 hours. So hopefully, well, definitely by Monday, all of my patterns should be up on Yarn Love. I'm not going to pull them from Ravelry now. It could happen in the future, because I don't know how that affects when people have purchased things in libraries. Like if they're in their Ravelry library, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure that someone removing their designs doesn't take it from your Ravelry library, but I'm like 97% sure, and I would hate to be in the 3% that's wrong. So I'm going to leave them up for now, but I'm not going to upload new patterns to Ravelry, I don't think. So that owl pattern I was talking about on the podcast will go to Yarn Love, not Ravelry. Oh no, I'm a liar. I have to put that on Ravelry because my shop sells patterns through Ravelry, and I just made a sample of that small owl. But I think that's going to be the last one that I upload through Ravelry. And then going forward, they'll be on Love Yarn. Yeah. And my understanding, though I haven't done it yet, is that Love Yarn also has a library. So when you buy a pattern, it just keeps it in the library, much like Ravelry. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to figure out this whole site. And yes, I'm sure that other people have been on it forever, and I'm just finding out, but I'm super excited. Yay! It is 4:15 and I am in my nest. So I'm on page, what is this, 532 of Black Leopard Red Wolf. I need to make it to page 620. Let's see if I can do it tonight. I might have to finish it tomorrow. I also have a square going on my blanket, and yes, it's attached to the same needles as my hexagon sock because I can't find other size ones, but I'm gonna have to stop that soon because I almost don't have enough needle to do that. So I'm going to hopefully, well, I'm definitely gonna finish this square, put in another square, maybe start a third, work on these hexagon socks. I want to make a pair of fingerless mitts out of this for the Warm the Line campaign. There's a collection place like 30 minutes from me, so I might make a bunch and see if I can drop them off, or I might make a bunch and ship them. I don't know. And maybe I'll put my hats in there, the hats that I've already made, because that's Warm the Line, if you don't know, is a campaign to make warm accessories for people who live in swing states. Michigan is one of them, so that when people are standing at the polls on November 3rd, if they don't have accessories, someone will be able to give them warm accessories. And I feel like hats are things that get made for these sort of things really quickly. Fingerless mitts are less made, and standing with cold hands is awful. So I'm going to do that. I might try to make a couple cowls. This yarn is from Mary Maxim. My mom just finished an Afghan and gave me like 4 partial balls, so I'm trying to work through those really quick. I also plan to cast on my test knit socks, hopefully get through the toe and maybe a pattern repeat. I don't know that it's toe up. I think it's probably toe up because the last pattern was, but if not, then I'll do the cuff and the pattern repeat. Here is the Aura pullover that I'm making. So I am past the neck split and I'm working down. So I'd like to finish this body tonight also. And I have started the first pattern repeat on the Vampire Boyfriend socks, but I don't have them on my bed, but they will be on my bed because I've started the first repeat and I'd like to get at least 5 rows on there tonight.